Hello everyone, welcome to another t-shirt design tutorial. And again, as you can see, I'm going to create a Christmas t-shirt design. And for this file, I am getting lots of messages. So if you want to download this file, you have to go to my Facebook group, and then in this announcement section, you will find that file. You will find all the resources that I am sharing in this group, and this is the Christmas one is that file. So you will find this link in the description, and then you have to come to this group, best t-shirt designs, then you can download them. So for this design, I'm going to make it a bit different here. So I will provide this vector file for you to practice with me, but don't just copy and upload this to somewhere else. You can practice them. So my idea is to make a design where this Santa sledge will be running by a dinosaur. That is what I want to create here. So this is a premium vector. So I will give this one in my video in my group. So you can download that. And of course, I'm going to use this one. So the first idea is I want to create a sweatshirt design because this Christmas is in December. So sweatshirts sells more than a t-shirt, I think. So I'm going to create a sweatshirt design, and for that we need graphics like this. So I'm just going to take some part of the element here, like this is on part, and then maybe I will use this one or this one in my this one in this design. So first step is I'm not going to create that much bigger size design. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a rectangle what is going to be 500 and 600 in white. Of course, I am using RGB color. If you don't know, I am using RGB color mode, and then it is going to be a design for print on demand, so RGB is fine. So I want to place it something like this, but I don't want it to make too much bigger in size. Like I don't want them to be this much bigger, so I'm just going to keep it something this, and then I am going to create a copy here, just like this. I can select this two, and then I can align them in the center position. That is fine, and this is the size I want them to be, kind of this, and then I will take on from here. So maybe I can make it a bit bigger, then I will create a copy of it just to place it somewhere like this. Then I'm going to align them, and maybe this time I will make it same size bigger, then group it. So I'm going to select this two. I'm sorry, my voice is a bit down, so it is just the weather change. Anyway, so this is how it is looking, and then I'm going to create a copy here. So this is what will be the first step of my this design part, and then I will just place another one here in this position. Then I'm going to select everything, then group it all. So for some color variation, I can simply select these two. I'm going to make them white, and you can see this is not perfectly, this is not looking a perfect white because we are working on a black background. So that is the problem, but it will be fixed. So this is how it is looking. And for this option here, the Santa Claus and the sledge, so let's bring them all in here so that we can see what is going on. Sorry, here, so that it will be clear to see. Okay, so this one I don't need right now, so let's just keep it as a stroke. Okay guys, sorry, let's put something else color that that will be necessary too. So let's just keep it black, group them all, and then I'm going to make it all black so that we can see what is going on here, and then later we will change the colors. So for this one here, I'm going to select this dinosaur only, not this text part. So I'm going to delete them, and this one I'm going to make it complete black. So something like this. Then of course in this position on, and then another one in this position, maybe another one here. just like this, nothing to worry about. And then from this graphic, this Santa Claus and the reindeers, I'm going to just delete some part of it. So let's say I want to, I don't want all of it, just this part will work for me. But here I want to join it with my this dinosaur graphic. Okay, so for this area we can simply fix it by using, by modifying these anchor points, and that is good to go. That much is fine. Maybe in this one I will just change it a bit. Okay, so that is good. Now bring a copy here. I'm going to delete this part and then also this part, something like this. Okay, let's group it. If I select this one, I can delete everything that I don't want, and that is good. So here I will make it look like this. I want to keep these hands visible, so that's it, and like this. So it is just going to be look like that sledge is running by dinosaurs, so that is good. Let's bring them close to Santa Claus. So I'm just filling in these areas, nothing else, like this, and I'm not going to use this one. Don't worry about this. This is just to fill the areas. You don't have to do it very perfectly. Okay, so I think that much is fine. So I'm going to select everything, make them complete black. Make sure they are complete black. Then maybe I can select this part, this three, place them in the same direction, in the same size, and then of course this one. I'm going to place it with that in this position, and that is fine. So this one I'm going to make a group, everything a group here, and this is going to be the final area for by this design. Let's bring in some ruler. Okay, that is good. So if I place it like this, you can see this is being a bit smaller and I don't want it. So I want to make it bigger, and for that I'm going to delete one of these dinosaur. That will give me more space to make my graphics bigger. I just wanted to make it feel like this, so that is what I really need. Anything else is not really necessary. So I'm going to select, I'm going to ungroup this first of all. I'm going to select these top parts, maybe this one too. Then I'm going to align them in the same position like this. So that will give me a direct line where it will be in this position. Okay, so I'm not going to spend too many time there. And this is how the main graphic part is looking. I want to use some text here too. So I'm going to make it Mary, and maybe I will use some font like this. Okay, maybe this one. I'm going to break the font. Okay, so this font is a bit heavy. Okay, let's align it with this position, and then here T-Rexmas. So this is the text I wanted to use. Let's just outline everything, and then I'm going to place it in this direction in same size wide as that as other graphics here. So this is how it is looking. Okay, so I want to keep this text as the bigger text, not the other text. So I'm going to adjust the spacing a bit, something like this maybe. And of course I need to modify it. Okay, so sorry about this one. Okay, so I'm going to I'm just changing the idea, so I will make it bigger, no problem at all. Okay, not bigger, something like this, and then I'm going to align that with my this text, that is the center position, so I can align it with that, no problem. And from this one I am going to select this part, this one, to make a copy here, maybe a bit space between them. Then if I select these three, I can align them, of course. Then I can distribute the space between them. So this is the option I wanted to create here. And for this one I am going to make it a bit different this time. So I don't want this part of the graphic. So what I will do here, I am just going to select a tree from here, cut it, then I am going to delete everything. Okay, then I have to delete this one too. I don't need that. So something like this. I want to place this tree as bigger, like this, biggest size, not biggest, as big as possible there. And then I'm going to select this one. So of course I'm going to make it black, same as the deer design we did. I'm going to reflect it just like this. So I need one tree here, and then I need another T-Rex here. So this is the way I am going to place them, something like this. Then I am going to place a tree here, then again I am going to bring some of them, maybe like this. Okay, now I will just select everything from here, then I'm going to distribute, align them in the center position, then distribute the space between them. So this is how it is looking. Let's just align it with my this ruler here. So this is how it is looking. If I group them, I can now select these three. Maybe I will select, align them, then distribute the space between them. That is fine. And then this one I'm going to select everything like this one, and then I'm going to make a copy here. I need a bit of space between the text. So let's select everything, make that the key object so that it can align. Now I'm going to, okay, sorry, I need to distribute the space between them, and this is how it is looking right now. No, nothing to worry. Okay, so this one I can simply make it a bit more bigger, because that 2 is not necessary here. I just wanted to make it a bigger graphic in the middle, and the reason I am doing this you will see in a bit. So this is how it is looking. Now this snowflakes is not really important here. So the important part is there is a pattern inside this text. So if I keep selecting them like this, you can see I can simply select them like this, and if I copy them, that is good. I'm going to place it here, place them here, and now I want to go to object, pattern, and then make. So this is the pattern I have here. Let's try to balance the distance. So this is how it is roughly the pattern looking. Let's click OK, and then I don't need them. And for this one here I am going to, okay, so sorry guys, before erasing the pattern I want to make it red. Go to pattern, make something like this, a little space between them, and that is fine. Then again I am going to make it white. Go to pattern, make. Okay, so white is not visible. Let's make it green so that we can see. Now I want to, okay, I need to increase the space. So sorry, let's do that again. Yeah, so this is the one. Okay, so I something like this, then click OK. So this is the pattern of us. If I just select this one, okay, before erasing that, if I double click on this black one, now I can select this and then I can change the color of it. It will be converted into a new pattern. So anyway, this is how it is looking. So I'm going to select this one, cut, paste in front, that means it will be on top, and this one I want to make it like this. Okay, before that I can simply select this one, and then I'm going to select this dinosaur, copy, then I'm going to select this one, then press Ctrl F, select this one too, and then press Alt and use minus front. So it is going to erase that part from the overlapping part of the dinosaur. It is not matching with dinosaur anymore. If I select this one, I'm going to make it red. So this is how it is looking right now. And then of course for the rest of the area that is visible here, I'm going to select my this dinosaur here. I'm just going to place it here to fill the area. This is a design for dinosaur, so like sorry, not for dinosaurs, this is a design in dinosaur niche. So whatever I am going to do here, I need to keep that in focus. So I'm going to use as many of them as possible. So I'm going to select it, align them, that is fine. Let's just cut it, and then if I select this one, I can simply align, distribute the space between them, but maybe I need to make it a bit smaller in size, and that is good. Okay, and then I'm going to distribute the space. I'm going to align them again and then make them group so that I can select this part and then align it in the center position. So this is how it is looking. For this area I'm going to make it red. For this area I'm going to make it white. This text will be white, and of course, okay, so I don't know what happens here. Let's see why it is like this. Okay, so let's not worry about that, whatever that is. Let's just select this one, then bring a copy here. I'm going to select this text and then align it. So that is good. Okay, so for this one I'm going to again do some modifications, like these dinosaurs I will make them red, and the trees I will make them blue, sorry, green. That is fine. Again this one I will make them white. This is just same old process. And these stars I am just going to, these snowflakes, sorry, these are not stars. So these are the snowflakes. I'm going to make them white. And this one of course in white, this one inside one in red, then this one and this one in white. So I can simply delete this one. I change the colors here, so I can simply bring that one here, and that will be a bit easier for me. Okay, so this is how it is looking right now. Let's ungroup everything so that we can see what is the original color. And this is the black layer. If I turn up the opacity, Control X, Control B, and you can see this is how it is looking. And the reason why I made this in this 500 into 600 artboard is, if I select this one, like if I select everything and make them a group, now I can align that group with my artboard simply like this. And if I make it bigger, now it is going to completely cover my artboard. You can see it is perfectly matching with the artboard size. And of course I made a pattern here. So for a pattern file, you can see this is how a pattern is looking. But if I just make it very big in size, the pattern is going to be smaller in comparing to that bigger size. So the solution is, when you are using a pattern here in anything, you have to just expand everything. You have to expand everything just like this, and then once it is expanded, now I can simply make it bigger, and it is not going to be any problem for me. It can take some time depending on the details. So you can see now that pattern is not destroying. So let's delete this one. I'm going to take a rectangle here. So that is the artboard size I am using here, 4500 into 5400, and you can see this is how it is looking. So this is the main graphic part. Okay, so for a regular design, I am just going to select this one and this one. I'm just going to change the size to something like, change the color to red. Okay, sorry, that graphic is expanded, so that color will not change right now, but that is fine, nothing to worry. So this is how my main design is looking right now. And if you learned something new from this one, let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching my videos. See you in the next video, guys. Have a great time. Thank you, everyone.